Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a how to get your shit together in college video because I feel like this will be so helpful for a lot of people, and especially since it's the start of a new semester. I decided to film this video to help out those of you who are feeling just like kind of scatterbrained and you need to get your life organized and feel organized. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you are not already, make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And also check out my social media if you guys want to stay updated on my life, see what I'm doing in college, all that kind of stuff. But without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's just get started. Alright, I have my handy dandy list here of tips I have for you guys so I don't ramble on too much in this video. My first tip I have for you guys, and the most important tip, I say this in all of my organizational videos and I will continuously say it until the end of time, and it is to get yourself a planner and use a planner. For some people, they don't like having a physical planner. That's okay. You can find like a planner app on your phone or something and download it, but you need to have a planning system, and if you do not have a planning system, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to get your life in order. Definitely recommend a planner. I love a planner. I use it all the time. I have it with me constantly, and that's another tip I have for you guys, is to use your planner and have it with you constantly, because when somebody tells you a specific date, you can just immediately write it down in your planner, and that way you won't forget and you won't have it in the back of your mind. Because sometimes for me, what I used to do is somebody would say, oh, like, do you want to go out to lunch on Tuesday or something? Maybe people would say that, I don't even know. In a perfect world, somebody would be like, hey, you want to go to lunch next Tuesday? You'd be like, okay, and then you write it down so that way you won't overbook yourself and you won't plan something else next Tuesday and then piss that person off because you screwed up your plans. You know what I mean? The next tip I have for you guys is to plan at the beginning of every week or beginning of every month. This is something I love to do. I plan at the beginning of every month, and then I plan at the beginning of every single week. So when you plan at the beginning of the month, you obviously are not going to have to know what you're doing every single day of the whole month. So basically when you plan ahead at the beginning of the month, you are just planning certain dates that you know you have. You might not even know anything that you have going on in the month. But for example, say you have a dentist appointment on like the 8th and you know you have that appointment, write that down, and write down like a friend's birthday so you don't forget. Just write down things on certain dates that you know you have coming up that month, or set yourself little reminders. And also planning a month ahead, you can like plan out projects you have, essays you have due, that kind of stuff. And then when you plan a week ahead, you can plan out when you have certain assignments due, when you're gonna study for a test you might have that week, when you're gonna go to the gym. I don't know what you do with your life, when you're gonna upload a video. For me, that's what I have to do. I plan when I'm gonna upload videos, plan when you're gonna like go out to lunch with a friend or get dinner with a friend or go to coffee with a friend. I don't know, whatever your life has in store for you, just plan that ahead during the week. That way you know when you have certain things, and if somebody asks you to do something, you can fit it into your schedule and you won't overbook yourself. And then the next tip I have for you, this is especially for those people in college, this is something so important, and it is to schedule your chores. You are so busy in college, and the least on your mind is doing your laundry, washing your dishes, vacuuming your floor. That's the least of our worries, because we're college kids. We don't want to clean. Like, we're so used to our parents doing that for us maybe, or like our parents making our bed and stuff. I don't know how much your parents did for you, okay? But like some people, they were so used to having their parents do that and all that type of thing. You know, doing chores is the least of a college kid's worry. So planning them is so important. Figure out when you are going to do things. That way your room will not get disgusting and cluttered, and also you will not have your laundry hamper overflowing with clothes, because that has happened to me before. Like, I just think, oh, I'll do my laundry like this weekend, and then I forget about it and I don't do it, and then soon I realize that I literally have 4 loads of laundry. And trust me, getting a laundry machine at school is so hard. Like, let alone trying to get 4 washing machines would be a struggle. Make sure that you plan when you're going to do laundry. That way you will only have 1 load of laundry to do, and it'll be a lot more stress-free. But anyways, moving along, the next thing I would do is make an assignment list, and this is very important. I'm pretty sure this is something you can really only do if you're in college, because in college you are given a syllabus at the beginning of each semester, and it has all the assignments for the entire semester and their due dates. I know in high school they didn't do that, at least for me, they never did that in high school. I don't know how your school is, but In college, it gives you a syllabus and has when everything's due. They have when projects are due, essays are due. So something you would do is make a master list, and this will have all of your assignments for every single class in chronological order. You'll do like every single month, so you'll do January, February, March, April, May, and then you will list the assignments due in each month in chronological order. That way you will not miss any assignments due date, and you will not get a 0 on that assignment, because late is not like a thing in college. If you miss an assignment by a day late, you're screwed. So having an assignment list, very important, and make it like really cute and colorful, and you can just like throw it in your planner and make sure it's somewhere visible in your planner, like maybe the front. So that way every day you can take a minute out of your day and check that list, look at it, and make sure you don't have anything due that day or the next day that you weren't aware about. That way you'll succeed and you'll be a great college kid. Definitely recommend doing that. The next tip I have for you guys is to not oversleep and to have a morning routine. Routines are something very important, because that way you will force yourself to get up in the morning and you will force yourself to be very productive. The morning is when the body and the brain are the most productive. So getting up early, I know it's a struggle, but in college you don't have your parents to wake you up in the morning and tell you to get going on your day. It's really on you to get your day going and get up. I would definitely recommend getting up 8:30 depending upon when your classes are, and really get your day going. Eat a good breakfast, drink some water, figure out what you have going on for that day. Plus you'll feel so much more productive and you'll get a lot more done when you wake up. And when you have a routine, you will tend to do that every single day, and you will get in very good habits, and it's something I love to do. I made a college morning routine, so if you guys want to see how my college morning routine goes, I will let you guys check that out down below. The next tip I have for you guys is actually a study tip, and it is to study in time blocks. And what I mean by this is figure out how long you are productive for. So maybe it's 30 minutes or an hour. I would not go over an hour, just because that's honestly very excessive. For me, it's probably closer to 50 minutes or an hour. So I will set my phone to the side, put it on airplane mode, and set a timer for 50 minutes. And I will stay laser focused and work on an assignment, studying whatever I have to do for that 50 minutes, and I will get as much done in that time that I can. Then once my time is up, I will just take a step away from my homework or studying, whatever it may be, and I will go on Instagram, whatever it may be. I try not to go on my phone too much, just because I can get really carried away with it and I could end up spending an hour or two on it, which is not what I want to do. Or I might just like watch some YouTube videos. That's something I really like to do. So I'll just take a little study break, because your brain cannot work for an excessive amount of time on one thing. So study in blocks and you will feel so much better, and you will retain a lot more information than you think. The last and final tip I have for you guys is personally one of my favorites, and something I really taught myself in college, was to set your own deadlines for things. And this is something I do personally because I have a very busy schedule, so I need to time manage myself. So what I like to do is set due dates for things ahead of time. This is especially good if you have a lot due in 1 week. Say you have a big test in 1 week, and say you also have an essay all due in the same week. It's really good to time manage yourself and maybe complete the essay 3 to 4 days ahead of when it's due. That way you aren't stressing about it and you can focus on studying for the exam that you have that day as well. That way it was done, complete, and I wasn't cramming. So that wraps up this entire video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and took away some tips, some study tips, and ways you can just really get your life back on track in college. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already, and check out my social media if you guys want to stay updated on my life. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
For this life I cannot change. It is, keep off in the main.